Ooh-wee! Hello, how you doing? Good morning, Jonathan. I'm Dale Robin Jr. III. Back from hiatus, if you will. Felt some energy in my bones this morning. Said, I'm gonna take advantage of this. Here we are, Portimão, Algarve, whatever the fuck you want to call it. We're in the Corvette, of course. And got a rookie badge because I've not done much racing over the past couple weeks. So my data was not collected. Am I the only Corvette? How the fuck? It's midship melee, so it's just mid-engine / rear-engine cars. And still, I'm in the pig of the bunch. I like how the person saying good luck is, oh man, can you see it? Shit, I'm in the way. Hold on. It's funny. There we go. Good luck, boys. From fella who's got this badge. He says, good luck, boys. Good morning, Slim. Like, good luck to everyone around you? Is that what you're trying to say? When you say good luck, boys? Good luck. Good luck. Hopefully you don't piss me off because I'll wreck you. What's that mean? What's that mean? Is that a threat? I love this badge system, though. I love it. I love it. Big fan. Big fan. There's something to be said for your long-term safety and your short-term safety. From what I've heard, it doesn't take much to go from trusted right back down into, like, warning. Like, one, it takes into account, like, the severity of your wrecks, too. So, I don't exactly know how it all works. I'm sure they probably don't even know how it all works. But, yeah, it analyzes each incident that you're in. Yes, Slim, exactly. Yeah, good luck. So it sounds like if you intentionally wreck someone, even without like slamming into them, you know what I'm saying? Like, either you're on the brakes or off the gas when you're making contact with another car, typically. But if you're on the gas making contact with another car, maybe they penalize that a little harder. I don't know. Maybe you just don't want to know how the hot dog's made. So last night I popped on and did two of the Monza races, Slim, and the first lobby I was in was mostly people with the rookie badge and the blue badge, and a lot of danger badges. And it's so funny because, like, you can look at the results from it and it's like DNF, 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 and then you look at the badge next to the name and it's like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. It's so funny. I like the first chicane at Monza. I prefer that layout of Monza, but for sure, like, yeah, I don't hate the Monza without it either. I'd like to see it over a longer stint, like a 50-minute race or something, because it seems like Curva Grande, it seems like maybe if the tires were worn down, you might have some trouble going through there, flat out.
and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
All right. All right. I hope that when they implement the safety car that they don't implement it in races under a certain length. Good morning, Clay. Yeah, the every race I've seen with the with a lot of green and blue badges has been pretty spectacular, quite frankly. There's still going to be some dive bombs here and there, and sometimes that's unfortunately the only way to get a pass on somebody when you're only, you know, 0.2 or so per lap quicker. Sometimes, you know, more aggressive moves need to be made, and it's nice to see a green badge to know, like, okay, he knows what's up, you know? Oh, I've got no force feedback. Shit. I've got a button for it. There we go. Whew. It didn't work the first time I pressed it. Heads up, you'll want to map a... Maybe it's just me, but since the hotfix yesterday, my force feedback just randomly shuts off. Like, just goes completely dead. And it only happens at like the start of the race or coming out of the pits. It's weird. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. If they were super clean at Monza, they're going to be even better here.
Green flag, green flag.
Take it nice and easy. Ooh, you're not making it. Saw that guy in the mirror at the last second. Whew. That's so much less chaotic. Whew. These wrecks are so much less chaotic when people aren't, when everybody's a little more aware of what's going on around them. When everybody's making subtle moves to avoid a wreck rather than huge, you know, over-the-top, overly dramatic moves to avoid, everything is a little safer. Ooh, it took it a little hot there. Alright, up to P13. And we got some spots to make up and some time to make up after that first lap. I don't remember where to brake. Hey, that was a good spot. Corvette is a little pointier here. Up to P11. There's two cars off there. Mamma mia! I love that. I love that turn when I get it right. I don't like it when it's like that. I just lost the wheel. Ooh! Oh no! Why you do me like this? Oh, yeah, right, dude? Every time. Where's my fucking pit stop button? There it is. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Only a full minute of damage. That's not that bad. Oh, I could probably turn these wipers off. Yeah. Yeah, I spun yesterday at Monza. So I expect that at every circuit I'm going to have at least 1 or 2 spins before I get the feel of this new tire model. But after that, I'll be fine. Believe you me, I'll be fine. Well, let's go ahead and pop you up one. Let's just see if that'll help that. Jeez. All right. Okay. Most of the field's gonna get right by me here. This is beautiful. Perfect place to come out. I do not need a setup. How dare you? Alright, let's get this dialed back in now. Yeah, it's way more, it's more oversteery than it was. Everybody complained that it was understeery. This is what the fuck they did to my boy. This is what they did to my boy. I just had the worst time reading that. I was like, my bio dad. I was like, what the fuck are we? And I was like, my bro did. Hell yeah, Slim. Get him in the gentleman's store. Oh shit, did I? No, I did. I turned. That's a new spot that the car oversteers. Usually I'm just pretty planted coming through that turn. I gotta keep that in mind. Hey, that's pretty good for me taking that turn. I like that.
That time was a 1:57.39.
Alright, I just gotta trust sometimes that the traction control will kick in. But only sometimes. That's why people don't like this car. Fair. Fair. Thank you. Thank you for keeping him off the track. No, I actually, like, look at, Palmer. Ooh, Jesus, it was going again. It was going again. Pomerez is a great example of, like, why I don't really mind when somebody comes in and fucks up and, like, really ruins everybody's race. Because with the right person, that's gonna be, like, a moment for them. You know, they're gonna be like, fuck. Like, they know they did wrong. They're not gonna do it again. Pomerez took a couple more lessons, but he got there. And so, yeah. Whatever, come on in, make your mistake. Make your mistake right into me as I'm leading the race. Bring it. You know, like, be that nervous blue flag in front of me. It's okay, I was there once. It's okay if you ruin my race. It's just a race. But if I shun you out of the community for it, well, now I've got a smaller grid next week. And I don't want a smaller grid, I want more people. Audio. And now it's back. So part of the reason I took a long break is my headset died. This one that I'm wearing. It happened to be within. Yeah, yes, that's the important part, Slim. It's like I want him to stick around. Oh man, I hate this headset. All right, Slim, maybe you don't want this headset. So part of the reason I took a break was this headset just started doing what it's doing right now. It started randomly shutting off. Now, mind you, it's a USB powered headset. It has no power button. It cannot be turned off as long as it's plugged in. So the fact that it's turning itself off is like something's wrong. And then it shut off and never came back on, so I sent it in for warranty repair. They sent me a completely different headset. I checked the serial numbers. So they didn't repair mine or like update the firmware to fix it. No, they were just like, yeah, here's a different one. And now this one's doing exactly what my old one did before it broke for good. So that's good. On the upside, when it came time for the warranty, I literally just submitted a support ticket, and they were like, yeah, that sounds perfect. Print out this label, or... No, I'm sorry, I had to pay for shipping. But it was, you know, whatever. But they didn't make me go through any, like, troubleshooting or get on the phone with anybody. I don't like that. Oh, sugars. What's this Lambo behind me? I never see a Lambo. Oh, but it is midship melee. They're more common. All I'm thinking about is this headset gonna die right now? Is it over for me? Alright, I gotta get my shit together. Sure have, yep. Sure have. And before I sent the last one in, like I tested it on another. And we're back. This headset. Oh. Let's get way out of the way, make it real easy for him. I love you, buddy. You're welcome, Mr. Soft. Oh, didn't want to make it hard on you. Don't make it hard on Mr. Soft. Alright, I gotta stop being a baby about steering and get ready for that oversteer. There we go. Loosen up my grip a little bit. I'm monkey gripping. Slim, that's funny. I didn't see your message. You know, my fear is that it is something in my computer that is that is like it's sending too much voltage or something over USB and causing it to like reset until it fries it or something. Like I don't know how that shit works, but my fear is that my computer is doing something wrong with it. And we're back. So my fear is that the computer is doing something with the USB that's causing this. So I did try, I had it on a hub before, and with the old headset, and as soon as this one started doing it, I was like, okay, let's just not use the hub anymore. And now I've got it on a back panel port, so after this race, I will be swapping my headset into a front panel, one of them ones that runs off the pins, and see if that does me any favors. Is that better than fourth there? Yeah, I think it is. Terrible lap times. I'll take it though. Easy does it. Simply because I don't want to sit here with the headset on between races. And so if I use the G2 mic, because the G2's microphone actually is pretty solid, and so are the ear cups that came with it. But yeah, I want to be able to take the headset off and still hear and speak. Easy. This Corvette is way more oversteery, and I don't. On one hand, I like how they listen to the community. On the other hand, I don't like the constant knee-jerk overcorrections that they keep doing. Like, there's too much grip in the cold tires, if you ask me. I thought the previous cold tires were excellent. Hey, it's back.
That time was a 1.
This headset's dog shit, dude. I'm pissed. And we're back. It heard me say it. It heard me say it. It's like, oh yeah, motherfucker. You don't like? I don't like you either. How about that? We don't like each other. Well, we're both here. Thank you. What a kind guy. That's... I mean, that's a spot I would expect to oversteer. It's like the circuit drops out from under you right as you're loading up on the rear. So I get it. It just wasn't like that before. And... this headset. Uno más. Oh, we would. Uno más.
7.11.
I'm going back to Monza. Not really. Not really. Oh, I could just straight up break. This thing is killing me. Can you guys hear me every time I yell, oh, this fucking headset, as soon as it goes dead, or does it mute me? It's weird because, like, I can still hear the mic feedback in my own ear, so, like, the headset still has power. It's just, like, doing its own thing. I figured it did. In the garbage. I'm gonna throw this piece of shit in the garbage, dude. It's going in the front panel port as soon as I finish this race. Get me the fuck out of here. I need to swap that cord. Alright, I'm gonna blame all of this. This is the headset's fault. That was not my bad driving. When I spun, the audio cut out. It scared me. That's why I spun. Was not skill related. It wasn't car control. No, it was just I couldn't hear. The cable down here. That's I thought all those things, but let me put this into a different. No, it's a Corsair headset. The customer support was incredible. Like I literally just submitted the ticket and they're like, okay, yeah, that's broken. Send it to us. They didn't make me like reinstall anything weird. All right, one sec. Are we back? There we go. Okay, that's working. All right. Okay. And I thought of one thing I changed, and that's that I was again. So this headset is capable of 96K for the sample rate, but maybe that's running too hard. So I'll drop it down to 48K and see. We'll go from there. I got net coded last night, by the way. Let's take a peek at it. I got net coded. For the first time ever in LMU, I received contact for contact that did not occur. It was glorious. Notorious. It was glorious. Yeah, I'm thinking I might just be a doofy head, dude. I think I might just have been, you know, maybe yeah, maybe 96K is not the play. But you know how it is, Jonathan. You're like, if it can go that high, I want it that high. Like, I can't hear a difference, but supposedly I can. All right. Let's go ahead and take a peeksy pooksy at what happened here. Everything was good. Everything was fine. Just the usual Monza start. But then ahead of us, up there, that fella, boom. He's out into the other guy now. Things go crazy. Things go crazy. Yeah, I get a shellacking that, quite frankly, I didn't fucking deserve. Okay? I didn't deserve this. What happened to me here? Not okay. Look at that. Look how clear I am. Look at that. There's like 3 whole inches. Nah, it happens. Especially, I would imagine when a car is spinning like a fucking top, that the netcode is like, what do we do here? Because that's not a typical race scenario, you know? Let's take a look at the results. How much driver rating did I just lose? Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Back to Braun. No, okay. We're still, okay. Ooh. All right, that's okay. Yeah, that's on me. I did that. Guilty. Let's see how our probates fared. Oh, okay. Good for him. Hey, look at you. Did you learn your lesson? I hope so. Ahmed, come on, brother. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Do better. Be better. Unacceptable. I can't believe I lost a tire from that a little wall smack. That's why sometimes it's like I like to hit the hard wall. But if I'm going straight at the wall, I want it to be a tire barrier. But if you're coming at like an angle, it feels like the tire barriers just like catch tires and they're tire extractors. The tire walls are like, yes, come to us. We will let you join our flock of tires. So I'm trying two different things here. One is I'm keeping the stupid... I hate that I'm doing this. But Corsair has their IQ software. I'm just going to leave it open. I always close it. I never have it open on my system. We'll see. I've also noticed that it was disconnecting like constantly during the race, and thus far since the race ended, now I did swap ports, could be that, but since the race ended, not had any problems. I'm also on an AMD system, an old Ryzen 5800X3D, which is on the X570S chipset, or X570. Notorious for USB issues. Just, it's a shit mess. To get my VR headset to work, which, mind you, it uses DisplayPort for the displays and it uses the USB for like the tracking. So it's not like a crazy... Anyway, does not work. If I plug this headset directly into my motherboard, it's like, nah, I don't want to... So I had to get an off-brand, because if I got a good brand USB PCI card, it was like, nah, But when I got an $8 one off Amazon, it's like, yes, I like that. I like that. I'm slutty. I don't want the bougie. I've raced with Vinicius before. What other people we got in here? We don't have many. Oh no. I'm not on track for a green badge right now, am I? Things are looking sour. I gotta have a nice clean one here. Do we have any probates in here though? Any no. That'd be cool if LMU started to employ probation officers to, like, you know, watch them. I'd volunteer. I wouldn't tell on anybody. I just want to see the races, you know? Also want to see the race before they got banned. Just to see, like, how different, how much does it change their mentality? Let's pop on board. Dude, it's freaking... that's... Ghislaine is not a name you want these days, I will say that. Alright, what are we looking at? Alright. I'm gonna snap if this headset starts cutting out again. I do a decent job of keeping my cool a lot of the time. I'm not gonna say all the time. No, not me. But goodness me, man, will a tech issue make me want to put my fucking head through a wall? Especially when it's like an intermittent one that you can't really track down. Ooh, piss me off. Bomb. My chat wasn't working. Jonathan, that's a really good idea. Because when I take it to lock, it's gonna, you know, give me that full force feedback. Now I'm pushing it past the lock. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're narrowing it down here. I think I've probably got too many USB devices plugged in. And power's dipping. But like, what I don't understand is going to the lock should increase the load on the power supply that's connected to the wheelbase, but it shouldn't actually increase the power load coming across the USB cord, right? I would think, unless it's just like that much more information that's coming through. But I don't think so. Carl's on vacation, so he can't help. I'm gonna have to sort this one out myself. But yeah, so instead, like at this point, I've got this USB hub is not a powered one, so that could be, you know, part of the issue. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wager. Do my pedals have a power plug? Because my pedals have the rumblies in them. And so if the rumblies in my pedals are going off in tight turns or something, those could draw a lot of power from USB. I don't remember if these ClubSport pedals have a power cord or if it's just straight USB. I feel like there's a power cord though. But the things that I feel and things that are real are often two different things. Alright, let's double check stupid chat window. Refresh. Golly me. Alright, let's get this headset on. That's funny. I had to use a powered USB hub at some point. Oh no, I bought one to test to see if the powered USB hub plugged into my motherboard would work with my VR headset. So yeah, I spent like, I don't remember how much at Best Buy, and I think it was a Ugreen one. I think it was kind of expensive. I mean, I returned it, so it was free. Oh, I'm the number one car. I'm the number one stunner. What? Anyway, long story short, powered USB hub did not work to get the headset to work. But if there are any, yeah, if the headset's like, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm guessing right now that the headset was losing power. Power was dipping for some reason, causing the headset to be like, ah, I'm out. And then reboot as soon as power came back. All right. Voila, baba, hata. Down to 50. All right. Maybe it wasn't Ugreen. But I know Ugreen comes up when I search on Amazon for a powered USB hub. Or it did. All right. Not going to crash the car this time because I know it oversteers at the top of the hill. I am going to run 2 seconds off the fucking pace because I'm bad. All right. Mm-hmm. Jeez. Brother, go. He's not using his pit limiter.
Green flag, green flag.
So Vinicius got himself a DT. Easy does it. Go ahead, Mr. Yambo. There's a lot going on right now. Who's gonna overspin me? Almost me. Oh, overspin. Oversteer. Not me, not twice, baby. Damn it, damn it, damn this headset. Front port did not work. Oh man, you went around bald. It's when my pedals vibrate, dude. I gotta do this shit while I can't hear shit. This is terrible. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna. It's my pedals vibrating. I'm almost certain of it at this point. Oh, I got an idea though. I can't try it till we're. Alright. Fuck.
That time was a
I was gonna.
8.73.
Mr. Alexander, Mr. William, how are you? My mic is going in and out, but I know when it goes out, so don't worry. I won't just be talking to you and you not hearing me. That's exactly right, Slim. It's things could be worse. Things have. It's so trippy not being able to hear. Oh, you got me. You got me, buddy. Well done, well done, well done. All right. Damn it.
Lap 147.78.
Yeah, Slim, it was happening last night too. I don't know why I thought, oh, because I plugged into a different USB port before I started streaming. Don't mind giving up a couple spots and letting this settle down. And we've got audio. Yeah, more than likely. So I'm guessing here the Yeah, Slim, I'm guessing the fact that I'm using my webcam is having a bigger impact than it did last night.
8.33.
Driving without audio is such a trip. Alright, you really want that move? Go ahead, get it done. Jesus, I braked so early to let you through and you still fucked it. Alright, P14 at the moment. I'm happy here. Fuck that LMP. ABS or nothing. That shit was This will be a great battle if I could hear it going on. That's right. Does the game audio cut out for you guys when it cuts out for me too?
Lap 147.91.
Hell yeah. Good. Good. I read that as sticks, but it says sucks. I'm assuming that's good. We got a rejoin coming. Fuck it, he says. I'm a rejoin with style. No grace, just a lot of style. Okay, you go get your spots back there. Whew. Oh, come on now. Easy. I want to get back up with that train of cars. Here we are. This is so stupid. I kind of like it, dude. Did I miss my I missed my braking spot there. I was big chilling. Did I, or did he brake mega early? I can't tell. Find out next lap. Wiggle, wiggle. He's got the wiggles. Thank you, Mr. Ferrari. Come on. All right, 7 minutes of this torture to go. Plus a lap, probably.
Lap 148.67.
My mind, dude. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Look at this clusterfuck, dude. What do you say we get involved, baby? This fella's name is like Smelly? Smelly? Break a little early here. Dude, the car just doesn't want to go down that hill. How much do I trust you? Okay. If this spot is that important to you, my brother, you can have it. Believe it or not, I wanted that second Ferrari to come through. I want these two knuckleheads to deal with each other. Dude, just fucking jump to the middle of the circuit, why don't you? This is a nice, like, I'm not gonna lie. This is the universe fucking with me. I was just about to say, this audio cutting out is actually kind of like, it's a good test in like, it's a good test in A, things are not going good. They're not going the way you'd want to. Stick it out. I'm gonna cry. This is the worst. And we're back. I really like to get up the inside right here. Not happening. I have McLaren on my tail, and we'll see. There's only 2.5 minutes left. I don't want to lose any spots now. It's going to be kind of too late to get them back reliably. Hey, McLaren just did what I did. So that's breathing room. Brother.
Time 1:48.
Thank you, Melly.
08.
Just turn in, Melly. It's okay. We got good netcode. You can do that. Tell you what, like, when I have no audio and I have to rely on just feel, because, like, you know when you're on the throttle, anyway. It's just fucking clowning on me at this point. So, there's somebody has hacked my PC. Somebody's doing this. This is a joke to somebody in North Korea. Ooh, Sander. A worse day than me. Maybe. One more lap. Oh. And then I'm gonna try to. I have a like an audio interface for, like, you know, XLR input for music, and so I'm gonna unplug that because that's probably a lot of USB power going into that little bastard. Like a lot. Dude, Jardier's community is probably the ones doing it. Boothby's in on it too, man. Dude, Jonathan kind of looks like Matthew McConaughey. The hair doesn't line up, like the color and everything, and the facial hair. But I think the face structure and shit, dude. I think if you, like, tried to look like Matthew McConaughey, I bet you could. Anyway, what made me think of that was, like, the Jeff... Jet fuel don't melt steel beams, man. Get me out of here. Oh, up to P11 after all that nonsense. Yeah, that one, let's put that one behind us. All right. Yeah, dude. Right, like when the RPM starts to rise a little faster than usual, you're like, "Oh, I should do something to correct that." And when you don't have audio, you get none of that. I don't hear that. So it's kind of a neat exercise in, like, how much can you feel through the wheel? But yeah, let's go ahead and unplug this fucking thing, since I don't need it right now. Oh man, how long? Where was my camera pointed that whole time? All right. If I was smart guy, I would jump into a practice session right now. If I had a brain. Thank you, Simone. Thank you. Everything was going good and fine till you, but it's all right. Some things happen. Oh yeah, I should see about registering. Man. Well, on the upside, having IQ didn't do shit for me. So I can close that. This doesn't come around till later tonight. I think 5 p.m. is the first one. Let's just go ahead and get right back into another one of them. And let's just, you know what? Let's see. Yeah, I forgot to update Fanalab. But yeah, let me just see if unplugging my audio interface, because that's got, like, you know, the whole 48 volt phantom power for a mic and everything. So that's probably drawing a lot of my PC's USB power. So I think unplugging that is going to be what I probably should have done from the start, because I haven't had it. I only ever plug it in usually when I'm, like, working on something, like recording a video or music. So yeah. All right, let's get out there. These guys are in the 40 fucking fives. Jesus, I'm slow here. All right. Do we have tire warmers? Yes, we do. All right, let's do a quick lap and let's see. Nobody's coming. We're good. Right, if I can make it through a single lap, pretty much figured it out. I'm leaning heavily toward that being the issue. As soon as I thought about it, I was like, dang, that was stupid to leave that plugged in. But when my mic broke, that was the only mic I had, was like my studio one. Hey, 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 look who's got two shoulders and can make them go up and down. Me. That's right. I feel like we've done it. I feel like I've just... What are they doing? They look like cops, dude. You know when cops pull up next to each other? Do they still do that? Alright, well that settles that. That settles that. That settles that. Alright, let's go ahead and disable the vibration of my pedals. I think it's just the headset though. I really do. I really do, unfortunately. Vibration. Disabled. Disabled. All right. Game profile. I'm gonna go ahead and save it like that too. Yep. All right. Yeah, I'm leaning toward the headset's just not good. Which sucks because it was fine. It was perfectly fine until I did a software update. And then it started doing exactly what this one's doing, cutting in and out. And then it just stopped working. And there's no way to roll it back or anything. So we will commit. Gonna ride it out. One more race with audio issues. Right. Yeah, which is what's making me think there's got to be something that I can do to make this headset work. Let me restart the game. Let me restart the game since I changed my audio settings. Just maybe that was locked to the 96. Okay, good there. We're good there. Get back in there. The only other sim I have installed right now is Evo. So I could test it there. Oh, I want to see the results really quick. We got a couple minutes. We got a couple minutes. This is quality. Who cares? Lost more. Lost more. That's right. Lily. I was expected first. Eesh. What else can I do? I know what I can try. I know exactly what I could try. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. Are we back? Yeah, okay. All right, all right, all right, all right. I just remembered how I had all those issues with the USB. And I like it, just to let you know, like my keyboard regularly resets itself. It does it super fast, so it's not a big issue. I constantly get like the sound that something's been unplugged. So okay, good. I got audio in game too. I really think this is an AMD thing. I really do. But why doesn't my wheel and stuff reset? Maybe because it's like USB. I think the Fanatec stuff still uses USB 2.0 if I'm not mistaken. Good idea, Slam. Good idea. Wonder if it's like, it could be something completely random. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, my, damn this fucking thing. So when you see me do this, it's because like if I don't move the headset, the Steam overlay comes up and it's like it shows me a desktop view. Do I have no audio in this game right now? Bro, where's the engine audio? Oh my god. Oh. All right. Okay. Now with the anti-cheat, sometimes you can't like load the game right back up. Sometimes you gotta wait. Please don't give me the error. I have no time for that error right now. There's only 2 minutes left in quali. Don't do this to me. I didn't even consider that it could be some weird like audio bug or something even. Which just like, cause it's a USB headset. So like the way it's maybe processing a certain audio. Let me in! All right. I'm gonna use the facilities. Dude, how about it? How about it? Yay! I can hear the cars now too. There's so much troubleshooting that needs to be done with this. I just realized I need to see, does this happen only when I'm in VR? Does it happen only in LMU? There's so much to go through. I know that it doesn't happen when I'm just like chilling, watching YouTube or whatever. So now I got the headset plugged into the USB card that my headset. I got my headset plugged into the card that my headset uses. That sounds stupid as fuck. I have my audio headset plugged into the same USB card that my VR headset is plugged into. Everything but the kitchen sink I'm throwing at this one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like Bahrain, but I'm bad at it. So I am like... I'm just excited to race with you guys, but not excited for the track itself. But kind of like... Bahrain's a track I don't look forward to, but when I'm on it, I'm like, okay, this ain't bad. Alright. I'm falling further down the splits here. Holy shit. Oh no. Am I bad? Am I the problem, dude? Am I the issue? If this race goes off without a hitch, I'll probably do another one after this one. We'll see. Ooh. Ooh. Bahrain is tricky. Very, very tricky. Yeah. There's so many turns where it just like wants to come around. Especially if you're in like a mid-engine car, it's so bad. Alright, let's get this headset on. Alright. If I could just get one race with audio, that'd be so gnarly. This would be kind of cool, right? Like an F-16 co-pilot seat. If your engineer had to drive like this. What if they did that? They put a tablet in the back of the driver's seat, and that's how the engineer had to like set the pit strategy and stuff. Oh shit. Oh gosh. Here, get my gloves on. I'm sitting here talking shit. I got a car behind me and everything. All right. I don't really care about driver rating until it's time to do a team race. Why is this guy being a jerk off? And not using his pit limiter. Go! We're on your pit limiter, you...
Green flag, green flag.
Oh my god. Why? How the fuck am I blue flagged? We got an accident in front and... Oh. Bro, how is this guy in first place somehow? Okay, Jesus. How That's so wild. How is everybody down a Laptopalooza right now? I've never seen that. Hey, my audio hasn't cut out. I didn't even think about it. We've done it. We've done it. Whether it was unplugging that audio interface or using a different spot. Bruh. How?
Lap
How?
159.2.
How? Whew. It's the headset. It's got to be the headset. Oh, I'm fucked up. Oh, that's bad. That's not the line. I don't know what's causing it. I don't know. I have to blame the headset though. I sure don't. Hey, we're up to P10 though. Up to P10.
Time was a 140.
So you gotta focus in. This isn't a new problem. Now fake it. Whew. All right, focus in. Best I can, anyway. Oh, I scared him into giving me the spot? That's weird. Why did he do that? That was a weird choice from Mr. Junior, but I appreciate it. I ain't gonna hate. I'm glad I spooked him.
Time was a 148.79.
Brother, I'm dealing with nothing but audio issues right now, Kyle. I have no audio at all now. This is the worst. This is the worst. It's worse somehow. It's like my relationship with Sheila. I kept trying to make it better. Just kept getting worse.
49.82.
Give me the cut. Fuck it, dude. I'll take it. Crikey! What the hell? Oh my goodness. Whew. Thank you, Slim. Thank you. Alright, so LMU's audio crashed because, if you see here, we have audio now. Because I unplugged my other audio device. So when the headset conked out, when I unplugged it, Windows had absolutely no audio options. So it was forced to yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, there was no audio output for, there was nowhere for LMU to send the audio, so it just was like, okay, we're done. When did me and Senna make contact? That's a lie. All right, so what I just did was I removed the USB extension cord I was using. And we're going to jump into a race weekend. I'm going to load it up with cars. And if we can't sort this out. What else is there I can do? I've unplugged my other audio devices. I've removed the extension cord. I've tried a completely different USB card, different ports, different... Once the headset fries, it just stops working. That's what I'm worried about. It's this constant on-off that it's doing. I think it's going to fry it. Like the last one. But so be it. I mean, I'll just open up another warranty claim. They can keep sending me headsets for $8, whatever. I love this headset because the band up here is metal, and so are all the attachment points like here. And so for me, that spot right there, when I stretch it over my VR headset, that spot breaks on every headset I get. So getting one that was like reinforced with metal right there was like kind of important to me. Now I'm questioning everything. Everything. All right, is it on? Now what I'm worried about is that this cord is going to get wrapped up. It shouldn't, but it's going to tickle my legs. Oh, I don't like that. But I do just want to see. I'm even going to go down to 50% fuel just in case that had anything to do with it. It'd be weird if it did, but hey, I've seen weirder things. I'm betting that it's just a headset. Like something is wrong with this headset, and I think it's a software issue. I think a lot of things, and I don't know shit. All right. Oh yeah, we're at Paul Ricard. I forgot. Do I have cold tires? Yeah, I do. Yeah, they're so bad and breaking, but the side to side grip is like so much better than it was. Dude, maybe, you know what? Maybe it's a Fuji problem or an Algarve problem. I should go right back to the same circuit. I think there's a little too much grip too. Like, when iRacing did their big tire update, they showed like onboard footage of drivers at Daytona taking the kink. And it's like, you have to brake and downshift to make that when the tires are cold. And I don't think these cold tires in LMU, I don't think you'd need to do that. I think you'd be able to take the kink flat out if we had Daytona. All right, let's... The practice servers are going to close up, right? Yeah, they're gone. Spinning in Bahrain. All right, let's jump into a practice server. They're probably taking a second to boot, I guess. Catherine Zeta-Jones. She dips beneath lasers. Whoa. You guys know what I'm talking about right there? Let's just load up a fucking Algarve. God, this is stupid. I'm gonna get rid of the hypers too. Just to play it safe. 24 cars, that's more than we had. And let's just jump right into a race session. She dips beneath lasers. I'd really like to do another race. But I'd really like to not shoot myself after that race with these audio issues. Have you guys ever driven with the game completely muted? Try it. I know what you mean, Zandy. That's like when I first came to LMU, I fired up Imola right away because Imola is like, I love Imola. It's a circuit I'm super familiar with, so it's my go-to. Anytime I jump into a new sim, Imola and a GT3, it's my go-to. Are you knuckleheads? In theory, if this is like a systems like performance related issue, this should be more stressful than an online race. I've got more cars in it, and my computer has to run the AI for all of those cars. It doesn't have to receive the netcode, but that's not as big as people think it is. Running AI is far more stressful than a multiplayer lobby typically is. So we'll see. Dude, go. Even the AI, look at these fucking idiots. Huge gaps between them. Oh my god, these rookies, dude.
Green flag.
Get out of my way. I've never raced against the AI, like actually raced against it, so this will be... They're quicker than me. I don't think I'll be racing against the AI here. They do such weird shit to try to get out of the way of each other. It's so funny. I'm gonna give it like 2 laps too, because it seemed like it was okay on the first lap. Fuck you, ho. This is my spot now. And I'm gonna push you out. You're just a robot. I don't care about you. All right. All right, we'll do one more lap, and if I don't have any audio cuts, I'm gonna sign up for another race and torture myself. That's not a spot, dude. Why would you try to start freaking out at the AI? They're out to get me.
01.03.
Two and a quarter points, boys. 2.25 points for the shortcut. Zandy Bowman. Dude, every time I see his name, have to say it. I wonder if he has that too. Like, when he writes his own name, does he just have to like mumble it to himself? Like Zandy Bowman. I'm dead. I'm dead. But hey, the audio stayed in, so we're out of here. That was close enough to 2 laps. I think it's Dijkstra, but we all say Dijkstra. And if you put a P at the end of that, if you put a P at the end of that, Dijkstra, that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a thing. All right, 13 minutes, 8 minutes, 23 minutes. Let's check. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do the Monza. I'm going to Monza. But before we do the Monza, we're going to load up the online practice server for Algarve. See what that be like. Boom, 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 boom. I need sponge gloves or something. Like, the backs of them needs to be just like straight up t-shirt, breathable. And the palms of them basically needs to be a sponge to just absorb all my sweat. That way I can quickly rinse it out afterward and let it dry. Alright, let's try to see. Did illegal things. Oh, we got tire warmers. This is stupid. I don't like fucking this. Having to drive around for something that's not a race. It feels like I'm doing errands. I think it was it that fucking extension cord, dude? Am I a dumbass for using a USB extension cable? Is that what I am? Am I just a fucking idiot? I think I'm just a doofy, dude. It was just a USB extension straight into the back of my PC. Then I tried it straight to the front of my PC. I've tried it no extension cord, but to a USB hub. This is my first time plugging the headset in directly to the PC, though. Maybe should have started there. I don't know. Maybe this thing's real finicky with extension cord. Maybe I have a bad cord. But I do know that, like, oh, it was definitely in there, Slim. It was in there. But, I know that, like, USB extension cords are, like, typically a bad idea unless it's just for power. Especially, like, I think I have, like, an 8-foot one. I think you're not supposed to go, like, more than 6 foot on a USB extension for data. I don't know, though. It's probably different with USB-C. But this ain't USB-C. This ain't that. It's awesome being able to hear. I do like that. Be honest though, a little overrated. A little over. I could survive as a deaf man. I could do it. Somebody's deaf watching this right now, like super offended, like, of course you can survive deaf, you fucking idiot. Alright, no audio issues. I'll be happy with that. It's fine. Take it. I'll take it. Bird in the hand and all that. Yeah, I really enjoy music too, but like if I had to choose between deaf and blind, bro, I'm taking deaf every single time. No question. Could you imagine being deaf blind? Whew. Whew. Probably look a lot like this. Oh, you guys can only see the menu. Shit. I'm in a big black void right now. Just a big black with a big screen floating in front of me. And maybe that's what that's like. It's interesting. I'm just gonna run the risk of this thing getting tangled up in my wheel. And fuck it. Let me take this headset off. What kind of results did we just get? I don't even think I looked at them. 10th driver rating went down. It always goes down. Later on, Zandy. Let's see who the bad boys were. Did they get? Oh, there were no probates in there. Oh, that was a higher ranked lobby. Some silver 2s in there. Okay, I don't feel so bad about getting whooped on them. Good. Golly me, I gotta get that time down. Do 47s? Yeah, everybody else is doing better than me. Man, I gotta come up with a solution. But I don't know. How do I get this cord to me with enough slack to do shit with it? Don't think it's possible. Just gonna have to hang. By the way, Jonathan, I don't know if you're interested, because I don't know if I'm interested. They got the team championship going. The very first one. As long as one person is pro, like I'm able to register any of our lineups that I want. It's on Fridays at 7 p.m. Oh, that's early in the morning for Europe that way. And then on Saturday, 4 a.m., 9 a.m., or 4 p.m. They're all 6-hour races, and they're not even taking into account their public events. It's just like, yeah, it's the weekend of, so it's like December 18th and 19th, I think, or 20th, 22nd, 23rd. No, 23rd. I have no idea. But I think they're on Saturdays. And it's 6 hours. Now, if we do that, I would probably want to do the 9 a.m. slot. Because, like, yeah, I'd want to get that knocked out early in the day. And I probably wouldn't want to participate in the regular ones. Like the public events. This is not going to qualify for virtual Le Mans, but this is the format they're apparently going to use. More details about that will come out in January. Yeah, so it's 6 hours at Lucille, 6 hours at 6 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours. And there's no break weeks, just every week. 6 weeks. 6 hours of racing each week. So, yeah. You let me know. Slim, I'll add you to the lineup if you want to be the engineer. Or hell, if you want to drive too. Yeah, it is pretty neat. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to want to do a Friday 8-hour race and then a Saturday 6-hour race unless we start doing our Friday races like super early in the morning so they're done with early in the afternoon. Because then yeah, if we did an early Friday slot and then the early Saturday slot, I could do that. I could do without having to like disrupt my schedule too much. But if we start at 9 a.m., finish at 3 p.m., 3:30ish after quality and all that. So yeah, you let me know. You want to do the online championship for sure? Because I can commit to every Saturday at 9 a.m. Like no question, I'll be there. Tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and register us. And I'm gonna add Slim to the lineup just in case. Oh yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna add Slim to our lineup. Just in case he does want to come on and engineer for us. And then cool. Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with that. Let's be real though, we're probably gonna do all three of the public ones and let's get us slotted in here. Right, boys. Hey, why do they got gold around them? And I don't have. Oh, that's their driver rating. Bronze. Oh. Who cares, Slim? Even if you just want to jump in and play with the menus or whatever, you're welcome in any capacity. Monza. All right, bathroom time. All right. So when they sent me back this headset, I was a little upset because like these ear cups here, they just feel cheaper. When I flip the mic up, there's a mute switch inside that you can hear it when it trips the mute switch. And you can just hear, oh my, 48 splits. Oh, it's a lobby full of us. Hell yeah. Hey, own it. We know them. They used to race in Zero with us, some of them. But yeah, so they you know, I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but it's the cost-cutting measures that most manufacturers do. For example, this SimLab, not SimLag. This cockpit that I'm in, if you look at the reviews for this cockpit from like anybody that reviewed it when it first came out, and you look at the like metal, they show it, they're like, look at how thick that metal is. Yeah, it's not that thick if you buy that cockpit today. They have thinned out the metal to save money. RAM, when you're buying computer RAM, this is a big one. You'll watch a review from like Linus Tech Tips or whatever, or any reviewer that actually like measures the performance. And it'll say it does, you know, this many transfers per second. And if you buy it right in that moment, you'll get pretty much the same performance that all the reviewers are getting. But if you wait like 3, 4, 6 months and you buy the exact same product number, the same SKU, everything, chances are the performance is going to be worse. It's so stupid. I hate it. I hate that manufacturers do it. Like the PlayStation 5, good example. They keep releasing like new versions of it. It's the same console. It's just they're shaving more of the plastic, more of the metal to make the product, you know, cheaper to ship, cheaper to manufacture. The downside to it is when they start shaving the metal and the plastic from places that like impact the feel of the product. Oh man, stop goes this. This is the first time I've been in a Monza lobby with all rookie badges. This ought to be exciting. It's wild. That is a wild amount of splits. I just hopped on board with myself, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Uh-oh. Yep. To be honest with you, if they just did the cost cutting shit from the start, I'd be fine with it. And when they do it the right way, it's perfectly fine. But when they do it and it sacrifices performance or like the feel of the product, I think that's disingenuous. I think that's bait and switch material right there. Like, if you want to shave off some plastic on the internal structure that I don't touch, that you've deemed is unnecessary, go for it. But if that plastic you've removed makes the headset snap, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be so mad. If, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like, Slim. And like, right, like if I bought this headset off the shelf like this, fine. I would have never heard the more robust mic click. I would have never felt the cushier, nicer feeling ear pads. I would have never felt any of that. The band, everything structural feels great still. Like, still feels really good. The mic still sounds amazing to me. For a headset mic. But yeah, just small things. You know, how much cheaper is this mic switch? How much cheaper, creeper? Yeah, let's ride. Let's ride with this fella. He's going faster than fuck. Oh man, I'm gonna have a fucking brain aneurysm if my audio goes out during this race. You guys are gonna see me, and I'm not even gonna call 911 if it happens, because I'm just ready. You know, I'm ready to let it happen. That sucks, Clifford. Yeah, it really sucks when like a brand that you've like come to trust and know just like, I hate to say it, but like, it feels like when they expand their market, the quality just goes straight down the drain. What's a mod mic? Yes. Yeah, dude, when you said about headphones, I immediately thought of Bose, because I used to love Bose headphones. And then, like you, I got, it's not the same model, it was the one to replace the ones that you know, they just, the ear cup leather wore off, it just, they were tired, they needed replacing. And the model, I spent $300 on a pair of headphones, like wired, really nice wired headphones. They weren't like Bluetooth or anything, they're studio headphones. And like, just not the same. Like, the audio wasn't terrible, but like everything around the audio was just awful. I returned them, and I got a pair of Bang & Olufsen, which are also These ones are getting tired now. They're getting a little worn out. they're a little broken, but they're like 8 years old now, and they still sound great, still work great. I worry about Marshall because, like, Marshall is blowing up, dude. I know people that don't know anything about music that have like a Marshall speaker in their house now. It's like, why do you have that?
Formation lab has started.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look into that, Slim. Because yeah, dude, I'm about sick of this shit. All right. Why do I Velcro these like it matters? Nice. I also wish there was like, I haven't looked into it. I haven't looked into headphones since I bought those. But like back when I got those, you either got noise canceling, or you had a wire or a wired option. But the wired option did not have any noise canceling at all. And so I got the option that has noise canceling and can be plugged in. But when you plug it in, you lose the noise canceling. There's almost always a big wreck right here. Not today. All right, easy does it. Oop, we got somebody spinning to the outside. More yellow in front of us, so something else has happened. Nope, we're clear now. Yeah, the grip on that one is insane. I mean, this race has tire warmers, so it's even better. But like, dude, I thought I was gonna hit that guy. It's funny, Slim. You know what's funny? This is so dumb, dude. I need this. You just made me realize I need to stop spending money on noise canceling. Every single time I use my headphones, I start feeling a little weird and I take an ear open. Like these ones, I have a mic so I can hear what's around me. But like those ones, yeah, when I turn the noise canceling on, I almost always stick an ear out. So it's like, what am I doing? Copy your craft. I am your craft. Easy does it. Booyaka, big brakes. Man, it's really nice being able to hear the fucking game. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I bother with the noise canceling thing. I could probably save a bunch of battery if I turned it off. Alright, so fella in front of me doesn't want to be passed. We saw that when I... He also brakes mega fucking early for that turn. I'm going, brother. I'm going whether you like it or not. And I'm going to stay to the right to help this Porsche clear him.
3.71.
And he's going to come right back up the inside. I guarantee he tries to pass me in Curva Grande. He's doing it. He backed out. Thank goodness. Another one bites the dust. Oh man, I'm so happy that my headset's working. It's a fucking extension cord. I'm so stupid. I know which of us grew up in terrible houses. I might need to turn up like the game volume. Game volume a little too low. Am I a little too loud? I got a lot of room to turn the game volume up. What's he doing?
Time 141.97.
Cool, cool, thank you. Alright, big breaks early because we've got traffic. Gotta get through this Lexus. He's sloppy. Thank you, Slim. I'll pop it up like 1 decibel. Just a tiny smidge. It'll make a difference. I used to take this in third, and now I have to take it in second, or the car just becomes unstable. Hey, that paranoia didn't come from nowhere, brother. You could talk to us about it. That is learned behavior. I know it is for me. I think this fella's on controller in front of us. Might be why he's a little sloppy. I just noticed the back and forthies that he's doing. Oh, he wanted to stop for that turn, apparently. I'm hitting everybody, dude. I'm the problem. That's right. Red badge coming, baby. I don't know where fella breaks. I'm gonna just... Oh, thank you. Well, We are well inside the top 10 now. Oh shit. I'm so glad the Lexus made it through. I think the red lights are the optimal shift point. I think. Blue is definitely over rev because as soon as you get to blue, like a split second later, it starts bouncing off the rev limiter. It's so hard to hear the rev limiter in this car too because it just sounds like shit. Why fuck that? Whew. OBS didn't block you, but YouTube did. If you talked about something that YouTube thinks is terrible. Alright, Lexus, I caught you somehow, and now you're just doing great keeping up with me. So if you make that move on me... Alright, we're out of the top 10. Fuck! I took it a little bit different that time. I usually break in toward the apex. I don't know if it's the right thing to do or not, but that's what I do at Monza. And this time I was like, what if I go for a wider entry? That's what happens. That's what happens. I do all my practicing during the race. I try new things. Sometimes they bite me. But it's okay. We still got 9 minutes. We got basically half the race left. Oh shit, shit. Alright. Gotta remember that, you gotta use the brakes. Brakes need to be used. Easy. Alright. I'll tell you, I have such an erection right now because my audio is working. And so all the blood is going from my brain down. That's why I spun. That's what happened. Oh fuck, we're way off the line. It's alright. Alright, yeah, we'll just do that every time. Is it, Adam? I see it right away on my end, so and maybe the stream chat thingy that I have set up to make it display on screen might be lagging though. Oh yeah, make sure at the top of your thingy you're on live chat instead of top chat. What is top chat, dude? Who decides whose messages get synced and whose get hid? I got some questions. There we go, baby. We're hitting the brakes again. That's legal. That's legal. That's legal. Bullshit ass track limits. This is an invalid lap, but a decent lap for me. I don't think we're going to catch back up to the top 10, though. I think we fucked it. I fucked it, not we. Cable guy! You guys remember that movie? Jim Carrey? Oh, I'm so bad at that turn. Every turn. I'm so bad at turning. That's crazy, yeah. I will say, if you do have decent 5G service near you, wireless internet is pretty good these days, even for multiplayer.
That time was a 141.39.
Oh, the AT&T fiber guy's like, yeah, you shouldn't. Don't. This is bad. Hell yeah. It's awesome, Kyle. I'm catching him. It's not fast enough, I don't think. The draft will help. We're not quite in it yet. Oh, I lost so much time through there. God, I'm really bad at that first turn. I gotta figure that out. I'm afraid of it. That's really what it comes down to. I'm so terrified of spinning through that turn.
Lap 141.38.
Yeah. It's that spiking and dropping. Adam, a good way to think of internet is as a conveyor belt. 1 gig internet is like having a really wide conveyor belt. So you could fit 10, 15, 20, 30 packages side by side across it. But how fast does that conveyor rotate? How fast does it get the packages from one end of the belt to the other? That's going to be your ping. And that's the most important thing when it comes to like gaming and latency related stuff. So sometimes you can have like a 10 meg connection with an 8 millisecond ping, and it's great for gaming. Terrible for Netflix though. Do I have enough to go another? Yeah, I do. That felt good. Sometimes the Corvette starts to like, it starts to actually turn in really nicely, and I always think that when it's doing that, it's oversteering. This car is just a trauma response when you're driving it. It hurts you, and it makes you remember how it hurts you, and you never want to get hurt like that again, so you start driving like a bitch. Yeah, somebody explained it to me that way a long time ago, and I was like, that's great. So basically for gaming, it's all about the speed of that conveyor belt. That's really what matters. For downloading large files, it's the width of the conveyor belt that matters. And if your conveyor belt is getting herky-jerky, it's stop and starting, that's real bad. Or if it's just changing the speed of the belt, that's bad too. You want a nice... Basically, having a slow belt is better than having one that's lightning fast, but then it hiccups. It hiccups every second. For 5 milliseconds. Alright, let's hit this third gear shit again. 3, turn in, don't freak out, it's just turning. It's just turning, look at that. Don't you dare! Don't you fucking dare! Don't... That was legal. Dude, I definitely had the left edge of my left tires on circuit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. We're gonna look at that. We're gonna look at the final lap and see. I gotta know. I gotta know. Damn, dude, that would have been a really good race if I didn't fuck it up with that spin in Parabolica. I'm just a ball licker. Alright. I do want to see that actual replay. Don't you freaking try to tell me that I was out of bounds. I don't believe you. I know it's straight up fibbing. Alright. So, turns out I was wrong. And I was completely outside the track limits. Turns out I was wrong. Yeah, that's a bit of a gap there. And the front tire is certainly not in. What other cool views can we get to expose my lies? This one's a good one, right? Where's the wheel at? Can we see it? Fucking goddamn it. There it is. There it is. I'm guilty. It's my fault. Yeah. It's just the Italian circuits, Slim. Feels like you can't get away with shit. Let's see how that one fared out. Definitely lost rank. I expect it. I don't give a shit. Probably only lose a smidge though. It's B3 lobby, okay. Yeah. That's A-okay with me. I'm glad the audio stayed in, thank goodness. Gonna throw out that extension cord. What else was I thinking about? There was something else that I was like, after this race, I gotta remember. But I already forget, so. Slim, Adam, Kyle, Jonathan. Other people. Thank you for being here. You guys have a wonderful or terrible day. You are the maker, or the author, or whatever.